Welcome to episode 2 of Vintage Vigilance, the series that's all about the most OP formats of MTG, Vintage and Legacy. I'm your host, BT. Today I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by OP, as we'll have not one, but 2 rounds of action for you today. So grab a little snack and a drink, and give me a few minutes of your time as we get into these 2 games. Let's reveal the first round's opening hands. By the way, this episode, like all our content, is brought to you by the EDHCC Club, aka our patron pledgehammers. Thank you guys all for your absolute generosity and kindness. We couldn't do the content we do without you. Also, as we're getting closer to the holiday season, if you guys plan on picking up perhaps some custom sleeves or custom playmats, don't forget to check out yourplaymat.com and use our promo code BT10YP, or just click the affiliate link in the description below to receive 10% off your order. Not only does it give you cool swag at a cheaper price, but it also helps out the channel at the same time. Now let's jump into those opening hands. First, in this corner, with an opening hand of Ancient Tomb, Grove of the Burn Willows, Trinisphere, Thought-Not Seer, 2 copies of Chalice of the Void, Yadaro Wandering Monster, using his multicolored artifact control deck. He is the ultimate collector. This is Ryan. Next, in this corner, with an opening hand of Polluted Delta, 2 copies of Ponder, Brainstorm, City of Traders, Show and Tell, Omniscience, and as you may have guessed, he's using his Show and Tell deck. He is the MTG Anomaly. This is Logan. Ryan with the dice will start us off, so feast your eyes on this vintage card fight. Ryan plays Ancient Tomb and taps it, taking 2 damage to go into a turn 1 Chalice of the Void where X is 1. Wow. While Logan plays a Polluted Delta. Ryan plays Grove of the Burn Willows and casts Trinisphere, taking 2 more damage from his tomb. But Logan instantly casts Force of Will, paying 1 life, and removing Ponder to counter it, before Ryan passes. Before the end step, Logan sacks his Delta, paying 1 life, to grab an island from his deck into play. For Logan's turn, he plays City of Traders, and casts Show and Tell, basically allowing both players to cheat a card from their hand into play. Ryan plays Thought-Not Seer, while Logan plays Omniscience. Sadly, this backfires hard on Logan, as with the Seer's ETB, Logan is forced to reveal his hand, and Ryan takes the chance to exile the Grizzlebrand out of Logan's hand, before passing. Ryan plays a Mountain, and moves into combat, and attacks with the Seer for 4 damage. In his second main phase, he cycles Yadaro Wandering Monster, which shuffles back into his deck when it's cycled, and passes. While Logan casts Lotus Petal for his turn, and is forced to pass as he can't play anything else. Ryan moves right into combat on his turn, and swings again with his Seer for 4 damage. In his second main phase, he plays his own copy of City of Traders, and casts Karn the Great Creator, paying 2 life off his tomb. Then he uses its -2 effect to add liquid metal coating from outside the game to his hand, which he then casts before passing. At the end of Logan's upkeep, Ryan uses the coding to turn Logan's city into an artifact. Once again, Logan is forced to pass. For Ryan's turn, he uses Karn's -2 effect again, this time adding to his hand and then immediately casting the artifact Mycosynth Lattice, taking 2 damage from his tomb. Then he moves into combat and attacks with his Seer again for 4 damage. In his second main phase, he plays a mountain, which sacks the City of Traitors before passing. For Logan's turn, he casts his Simian Spirit Guide for free to gain a blocker here, and passes. For Ryan's turn, he uses Karn's +1 effect to turn his Lattice into a creature, which here is a 6/6. Then he moves into combat and attacks with both the Lattice and Seer. Logan uses his guide to block the Lattice and takes 4 damage. In his second main phase, Ryan casts Sorceress Spyglass, which lets him see Logan's hand. Then he names Grizzlebrand and passes. Sadly, Logan draws a Preordain, which he can't cast, and scoops as a result, giving Ryan the first win. And now for round 2. In Ryan's opening hand, he has 2 mountains, Trinisphere, Chrome Mox, Blood Sun, Punishing Fire, and Simian Spirit Guide. While Logan has Snow-Covered Island, City of Traitors, Ancient Tomb, Ponder, 2 copies of Show and Tell, and Emrakul the Aeon's Torn. Logan won the dice roll to start us off, so let's begin our second and final round of today's episode. To start game 2, Logan plays an island and casts Ponder, checking his top 3 cards. Then he shuffles his deck and draws a card and passes. Ryan plays a mountain into a Chrome Mox, removing a Punishing Fire to it. Then he removes Simian Spirit Guide from his hand for red mana to help cast a turn 1 Trinisphere to wrap up his turn. Logan plays City of Traitors and casts Show and Tell. Ryan gets Blood Sun, and Logan gets, well, just an Emrakul the Aeon's Torn. Ryan looks at Emrakul, then takes a look at his top card, then calmly and quickly scoops at the hands of Logan's near godlike creature. And there you have it. Another example of how vintage and legacy decks are crazy OP. I'm not saying that in EDH it's not possible to win within your first 2 turns. I mean, that can happen with an epic hand and combos like Protein Hulk and Flash or Grindstone and Painter Servant. But in this format, it happens way more often. As seen here, Logan usually needs to resolve only 1 copy of Show and Tell, and then likely in the next turn, the game just ends. And as far as Ryan's control deck is concerned, which is far more methodical, getting artifacts from outside the game and then turning them into creatures via Karn the Great Creator, well, that isn't any less evil as far as I'm concerned. Here's our picks. Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoy our content, consider becoming a patron. It'll give you access to such things as our prize tournaments, bonus entries into giveaways, your nickname is part of our EDHCC club, and so much more. Also, don't forget the holiday season is coming, so if you plan to grab a custom playmat or sleeves for yourself, or maybe a nice gift for somebody, please check out yourplaymat.com and use our promo code BT10YP, or just click the affiliate link in the description below to receive 10% off your order. This not only gives you access to some sweet swag at a cheaper price, but also helps out the channel at the same time. Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. It means a lot to me. Until next time, stay warm, stay safe, and keep on card gaming. Love you all, and cheers. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode. If you're a fan of EDH gameplay and you like whether it be 1v1 or multiplayer and you want to be part of the ever-growing Command Your Challenge family, just make sure you smash the subscribe button and notification bell down below. We do weekly videos. Don't forget as well to like, comment, share our videos, but most importantly, enjoy them. On behalf of all of our members here, I'm your host, BT. Feel free to check out all of the videos in the channel. Join our game. It's now your turn. Cheers!